Alright, what's going on, y'all? So in today's video, we're going to be trying out a Kommo-o Sylveon team. So something people have said in the past is that they would appreciate if I talk a little bit about how I make my teams, right? And so we'll try to do a little bit about that here. So originally, I kind of just wanted to use Scarlet and Kommo-o. And I had also been thinking about how Sylveon is really good. So I was like, let's see if we can make a team that features at least 2 out of the 3 of those. And so originally, I think I was planning a Scarlet and Kommo-o team with Sableye. It's you can see like some of the building process in my recent showdown video that I posted, but it was kind of going okay. It wasn't really going perfect, and so I ended up swapping Kommo-o off for Sylveon. That was doing pretty decently, and then, excuse me, all in all, I just felt like Scarlet wasn't doing a lot, so I ended up taking Scarlet off, putting Kommo-o back on, and then we just I felt like at that point, like, Sableye is cool, but it's like, it doesn't do that much except for, like, disrupt the field, right? So, at that point, we still have an empty slot, and I was testing things like Pelipper. I really just needed a Tailwind setter, so, like, I was testing things like Pelipper. I ultimately thought Volcarona would be nice because Volcarona is a fire type, so we are getting that fire type back. We had the Fire Water Grass core with Grass Water Ogerpon, the Fire Volcarona, and then the original core besides that was just kind of Farigiraf, Landorus, Ogerpon, because I am running my Pokemon generally pretty bulky, and so we can go for Trick Room if we need to, and try to deal damage to really fast things with things like Sylveon, and our really slow, bulky Ogerpon, right? But, Farigiraf is also just one of those Pokemon that's really good, mainly because of its ability, and, that it gets you pretty far. So, yeah, we had the core of Sylveon, Farigiraf, Landorus, and Ogerpon, and, Landorus and Ogerpon are kind of just like the good stuffs, right? Like, they're just good Pokemon. They work really well together. Ground is a strong type. Water is a strong type. Like, they work well together in the current format, especially when you have the Flying Terra Blast. So, we got some good stuff. And, I feel like that doesn't explain it, like, perfectly, but I hope it makes some sense. And we will try to get you guys the rental code at the end of the video. I'm not doing it right now because I'm open to adjustments, but you'll see, like, we have a lot of bulk, right? So I made a new very bulky Volcarona for this. A lot of bulk on that. We do have the fast Landorus because it's Scarf. Very bulky Farigiraf. We've got Sylveon's always bulky, and then the Iron Head Body Press Kommo-o. So, exciting stuff. I'm definitely excited to see how it goes, and thank y'all for tuning in. Consider giving a like and subscribe if you're not already. We'll have to see if we can hit 1,000 subs by the end of the year. We're not really trying very hard these days, it seems, but I need that little push of motivation from you guys. So, continue interacting. Let me know you appreciate the content. I appreciate it. But give me a sec. I don't know why my nose always gets, like, runny right around when I'm about to do this. And I, like, don't want to be, like, sniffling on camera. Okay, so this is interesting. I do think they generally have a really strong team. Their team looks a lot like my team, which is, definitely something. Yeah, their team looks a lot like my team. And I don't know what to do about it, my guy. Like, I kind of want to just start this and this, and then go like Sylveon and Kommo-o. Like, I don't know. I mean, I feel like Ogerpon could be good. Sorry. See, that I should be muting myself when I do that because I don't need to be sniffling. Or just, you know, go get a freaking something to blow my nose with. But I'll need to do that in a second. Okay. This is fine. There's really not much they can do about me just clicking Flying Terrablast and, like, Dazzling Gleam. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna go get something to blow my nose with. Alright, did they protect? Tell me, did they protect? Oh, they're gonna die. That's what they're gonna do. They might die. I honestly think they'll probably still die. Nope. Okay. The real question is, will they live the Dazzling Gleam, which is probably also yes. Yeah, so if I had gone for... If I had gone for... They're just gonna die. So, yeah. There was no guarantee that we were gonna go first there, but we did, so... They'll bring out Sylveon. Sylveon is scary, but ultimately, I think we're doing what we have to do. Okay. The crit on Landorus does suck a little. This is how I lose. This is how I lose. I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I did that. This is so bad. Yeah, we're gonna lose. Just because, like, literally just that one singular play means we're gonna lose. And it sucks really badly. Like, we might be able to get out of this depending on how much damage we do here. Go for knockoff. Okay. That might be better for me, but there's no guarantees here, right? The main thing is they seem like they have a fast Okie dokie, right? Which is kind of bad for me. So I do need to click Ivy Sigil and just click if I move first or I don't die here, we should win. But I am not super hopeful. Okay, I'm clicking Psyshock, which is 4 times super effective. So you have to think we have a chance here. We get a crit. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, man. They had me. They had us in the middle half. You know what I mean? Like, I had the first half. I had the first quarter. I had the last quarter. They had the middle. Pretty good there. Like, and it was just that one protect play. Like, stuff. Freaking stuff, my guy. Okay, Spring. What you got for a hiccup, boy? Okay, this is a little bit scary. If we really want to guarantee Trick Room here, we go these two with this in the back, and then bulk up. I mean, it could work. Let's just say that. I think Volcarona looked solid here. Volcarona has the ability to put on pressure into a lot of their team, but it's not, like, perfect. I think a Fire Terra Sylveon will get us very far. So we could have actually started Sylveon for a graph here. They are going to start Lando Dringus. So in that case, I'm probably just going to click Trick Room and I'm not that worried about the... Yeah, so the U-turn is obvious. The thing is that, like, they won't get a KO here, right? And that's kind of crucial. So they'll lower my speed, which is kind of good. We click Ivy Sigil, we do just a little. We click Trick Room. And now we should be able to just click Size Shock, Ivy Sigil. So if they live the Ivy Sigil, that's one thing that could be bad for me, and they actually might. I'm really hoping that they don't. The Rocky Helmet will save me. So, okay. So we should win. If we have Landorus in the back, that's the one thing that might stop us from winning because Landorus is fast. So we really need to have the right things in the back here. We have Kommo-o and Sylveon. Okay. So we should be able to win. We just Terra, we click Iron Head. We click Hyper Voice. I mean, technically we don't have the Terra right now. But it is the right play. I mean, well, also because we have to get out of their damage, right? So I do think, all things considered, we're making the right play. Okay. We go for Bleak Wind, they do just a little bit. So I do think something I was thinking about is Heatran could be good on this team. So they'll Intimidate. And we pretty safely can just click Iron Defense and Hyper Voice. They should cancel, but they probably won't for at least one turn. But we have a pretty safe turn here. So if you couldn't keep track of what I was doing there, like, I aggressively targeted their one Pokemon that was good in Trick Room, and then I just swept in Trick Room. So, like, we got rid of Iron Hands, which was the one problem. And okay, so that is you got to give them this. That's the one way they can get out of this, right? But how are you going to get out of that, again? They could. They very well could. No, they can't. Never mind. So because we have two Pokemon, they can't get out of it. The one way they could get out of it is if they have Protect and Rock Slide, right? But yeah, GG's. Okay. So pretty commanding games so far. I do think it's good that we have Tailwind on Volcarona in case we need it. Like, it's really awkward to actually utilize. But that being said, there are going to be teams that it's good against. I also do think, however, that there might be some instances where we just take Volcarona off the team for something else that's fire type and see better success, right? I don't really think it should be Arcanine on this team. I mean, you could. Like, you could. I don't know. So this will actually be a little more difficult because of the Heart Flame. The Heart Flame changes things. So what we can do here... I want to kind of just lead these two, right? And then go Sylveon. I do want to do Kommo-o. I do. I really do. I just don't know if we can actually get away with it this time. I like Volcarona. We're gonna see. I think this could be an instance where I started Volcarona and Ivy Sodule and click Tailwind, follow me. And then bring out Landorus with Sylveon in the back. I feel pretty straightforward about this. The one thing I will say is I would feel better about Volcarona if I took Quiver Dance off for Bug Buzz. We should be seeing just a Terra here. Oh, so Scara. That's fine. Technically, it means I can click Hyper Voice, which is good. So we'll just click Follow Me. They won't KO us with Ice Skull Crash or whatever. Okay. So that's even better. We just go double Hyper Voice on these. Double Hyper Voice these. The one thing I will say is this is what Fairy Terra Sylveon is for. So if we don't get this KO, it's because of Sylveon not having Fairy Terra. So if we had Fairy Terra, we would just click, but then Heavy Slam. Okay, we're chilling. Because we get a crit. Yeah. But what would they have actually done if they clicked Moonblast into that slot, right? So if anything, this does give them the chance to have a free switch in, and that's the one thing they have going for them. They'll bring out Hans. And they'll bring out Lander Gadringans. Lander Gadringans. We click Hyper Voice. And we click Psyshock. They might just cancel. They do go for Drain Punch. I actually like that it went first because that means I get to do this. Nice. You just blow things up with Sylveon. That's all it is. You just blow things up with Sylveon. And you missed. But you got that, so. Crit for crit. And if they did have Specs Moonblast, that wasn't going to get them anywhere, right? Like, you click Specs Moonblast, we take maybe like 2/3, maybe 1/4 of our health. I don't know how that math came out, but yeah, we take maybe 1/4 of our health, maybe 1/3, and we prosper. So, like, you just saw the Drain Punch wasn't going to get them out of it. Wild Charge might have, but yeah, that's GG's. So, Farigiraf stunks. We got to Farigiraf. We kind of got to Kommo-o. Like, we didn't like do huge Kommo-o things, but we were gaining. So I do think that the one thing I'm gonna change is that I just want to give Bug Buzz to my Volcarona to give it a little bit of a better matchup into things like opposing Farigiraf, right? So yeah, that's something I'm going to do really quick, and then we'll get you guys that rental code. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Something that I am thinking about as well is that you could technically take Tailwind off of Volcarona for Protect, and the interesting thing is that like little things like that actually do make a huge difference with how the team plays, right? So like I can give Quiver Dance away for Bug Buzz because I think it helps us deal with Farigiraf better. That's fine. But let's count how many protects we have, right? We have 1, none, 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 1, right? So technically we only have 2 protects on this team right now. That's not amazing, okay? And the real question you have to ask yourself is, how often is this team gonna win because I click Tailwind? This can be fast. This can do things. This in Tailwind's not really outspeeding much, but can be good. Blah, blah, blah. So what I actually think I'm gonna do is I'm going to go here, and I'm gonna say, let's actually just use Giga Drain, Bug Buzz, Fiery Dance, and Protect. So we're gonna run a more just go get 'em set, and I'm trying to think like in what situation would that actually disbenefit me. I don't know. I just think having Protect is nice. In the end of the day, like that's what it comes down to. So it's like I don't think we were able to use Volcarona once, and some of the reasons why were some of those things, like not having Protect, making you feel less comfortable using the team, and things like that. So interesting. I didn't know that I rented this team out. Okay, so this is just like a precursor version because we still have to change the Terra on Urshifu. Oh, so Skirshifu, if you get what I'm saying. Okay. So we'll keep this available for now. I think we're gonna have to take off this for now and just bring it back later. So double ponies are out, and this is back in. Nice. So hey, solid team. It works, right? You can definitely see how the core is like Burgraph, Ogerpon, Landorus, Sylveon, right? Like they're really good. They work well together. Like I talked about it in the beginning of the video. I was like, this is the four. Like and Kommo-o, it has its place. Volcarona has its place. And especially they're gonna be good into like Amoonguss comps. It's pretty good into Amoonguss. I think Volcarona has a better matchup into Urshifu in general than Heatran does, and that's kind of one of the allures of using Volcarona over Heatran. But I think there's definitely some say here or there to be like, Heatran might just be better than Volcarona, right? Like, if we just put Heatran on this team instead of Volcarona, it might be better. I'll test it, we'll see what happens. But all in all, I actually do think this is really good. I've seen Volcarona do a lot of damage with Fiery Dance. Giga Drain is extremely good to have because not only does it hit hard, but it heals, and healing is one of the most pivotal things to have. Like, it's the reason why Iron Hands is so good. Like, Drain Punch makes it bring all of its bulk right back to it. It's like, yeah, deal damage, see if I care, my guy. Like, I'm just gonna sop it right back up. And so Volcarona can be really good. That is one of the reasons why people run the Quiver Dance set, because, like, +1 speed, +1 whatever is good. They weren't running enough speed, my guy. They just got outsped again by my Landorus. Like, you run all this tech, but you're not running the right spread. Like, I wasn't running the right spread for freaking my guy. Like, if we wanted to use Quiver Dance, we should be using a fast Volcarona, and we're not. And so, like, this is generally gonna be a good Volcarona set. I know Tailwind could help, right? But we got stonks. We win. We get gaming. We're gaming. And yeah, so it was a good set. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I've been kind of, I guess you could say, like, taking a break, but, like, it's kind of hard to explain. Like, it's like I don't feel supported / like I'm like I don't feel like spending time to build these teams / like, I don't know, like, someone just tell me they appreciate what I'm doing. But yeah, so I'm trying to find the motivation to keep doing this, and hopefully the channel keeps growing and people keep watching, and that'll kind of help me have the motivation. But it's, I do this for you guys, not just for myself, and that's something that I increasingly realized, so I hope you guys do appreciate it. And yeah, we'll keep trying to figure out what set is best on Volcarona, and or if we should just switch off Volcarona for Heatran. But if anything, I think you just drop Protect for Tailwind again. Like, we didn't find a chance to use Tailwind, but we didn't find a chance to use Volcarona at all. And, like, I actually do think that the majority of the time when you bring Volcarona, you're gonna want Protect more than you want Tailwind. And if you want Tailwind, you probably want to drop Giga Drain or Bug Buzz or Fiery Dance, which I feel a little bit hard to do on Volcarona. So we're just going to stay bulky. We're going to keep all of our Amoonguss counters where they are. That's why I'm running Overcoat, by the way, instead of Bulletproof, because I don't like Amoonguss, and it is coming back a little. So, we have Ogerpon, we have Volcarona, we have Kommo-o. What are they going to do, my guy? What do you do when they come for you? So keep that in mind. And I hope you guys enjoyed. So have a good one. And here's the team. Let me know if you try it and how it goes. Peace.